saw the news just like I did. So this is going to be kind of a dual. I'm on my walking pad. So that was my walking pad starting up. So let me slow this down just a little bit. So here's the thing. This is going to be a dual live where we are doing our fitness check-in. We're doing it for the rest of December. We are changing our mindset going into 2025 already ready to go with the mindset. We're not going to be starting a gym, having a gym membership, okay, come January 1st, and then we just stop going after the first 2 weeks. Hey, Hallie, how's it going? Hey, Jose, is it Jose or Jace? Hey, Jace, how's it going? So, been a long day, been a busy day. I know it's late for you, Hallie. It's late for me too, because it's about to be you guys know my bedtime's 8 o'clock. No, but I do like to be asleep by 9 if I don't have to be out somewhere, like at an event or a dinner or something. So here's the thing. We're going to talk about two different things kind of at once. Number one, did I want to get on this walking pad right now? No, I didn't. I did not want to get on this walking pad right now. But because I'm so wired to get my steps in and to make, especially when I am doing an active rest day, my body was craving to walk. So it's like one aspect of me is like, I just want to go to sleep early. But then the other is like, it's 7:44. You can get on the treadmill and you can get on the walking pad for 30 minutes. Okay. So even though I'm tired right now, I'm not like so exhausted to where I can't do this, right? So it's just a matter of throwing on the fitness clothes and just doing it, right? So this is what I mean by identity shifting, okay? When you are so used to your routine that you've set up for yourself, it just becomes like second nature, even when you're tired, even when you're sick, right? Even when you're not feeling well, even when maybe you've had like a rough day or a bad day or a busy day, like today for me was really jam-packed. It's like because my brain is already so wired to make sure I hit my 10,000 steps, right? So I have my calorie counter ring. It's like I have to do it, right? I have to do it. So there's that. All right. Let me see. I was thinking about getting an adjustable kettlebell, but then saw your dumbbell. I personally, gosh, they're both good. It really just depends on your style, like the different workouts that you like to do. They're both really good. I've tried them both. Yeah, they're both really good, actually. I think I personally, if I had to choose, I feel like I would gravitate more toward the dumbbell just because I like to work on my shoulders. And like I like just like the different workout, because you could still do it with a kettlebell, but I do like the workouts that I've learned with the dumbbell. But yeah, whatever works. So this one is from my TikTok shop. I literally, when I tell you guys I get everything off the TikTok shop, you can get it on Amazon, Target. Actually, Apple is going to come out with one of these. I want to get the Apple one, but you can get it on my TikTok shop. It's super cheap. It's literally like, there's different sellers, but the one I think I have on my shop is like less than $20 and it works really, really good. So definitely tap in. It tracks your sleep. It tracks your calories. It tracks your activity, and it tracks your steps and a couple other things. Oh, it actually tracks your stress. That one, I'm just like, I don't really understand how they're gauging that. Like, I guess based on your heart rate, when you're kind of just chilling, like if your heart rate is like really high, but you're not like moving, I think it can gauge if you're stressed out or not. So yeah, that's down in the description box. So it'll say Ciana's TikTok shop. And just go there and then type in calorie counter ring or just ring in the search bar and it'll come up. Okay, so here's the thing. I opened up my phone today and we've been seeing this for a while, but I opened up my phone today and this is what popped up on when I clicked into Instagram. Right when I opened up my Instagram, this popped up. And I'm sure you guys have seen it. And of course, let's see. So, right? So the TikTok ban, it says federal court upholds order to force TikTok to sell or be banned by January. So we've already known this. Right? Yes, we're almost at 9K, I know. So cool. So we've already known this. So this is going to be, so this topic is kind of a dual topic, right? Like, I wanted to make sure to help out anybody that has a TikTok shop like I do, or makes money on TikTok by selling all their own products on TikTok, or selling a service on TikTok. There's so many, even like major corporations even have TikToks, right? So I want to let you guys know what I'm doing. Let me know what you guys are doing, and I hope that this helps, okay? So we've known about this for like a solid 6 months now, about the January 19th date. If you guys have been following me for a while, we knew about this 6 months ago. We talked about this on one of my lives. So what I've been doing since then, but I'm going to kick it up a notch just because of, like, it looks like they're really going forward with this. So number one, anything that you're posting, even on YouTube, on Instagram, on any platform, you want to make sure to not just post it on that platform and keep it on that platform. You should always have a copy saved on a hard drive, like some kind of drive or a Dropbox, and then even save it from a Dropbox to like a hard, like a little, memory chip thing. You guys know, a USB, right? Because you never know what's going to happen. So every single live, like these lives that I do with you guys, I save all of them. I upload it to Dropbox, right? It's on my phone, and it's like in my iCloud, and it's on Dropbox. Okay, so that's number one. All of your content, you never know what's going to happen with any of these platforms, right? So with my TikTok, every single video that you guys see is saved in my Dropbox, okay? So I hope that you guys are doing that as well. Number two, everything that I'm selling, so even this ring is on Amazon. So I've been doing a dual thing where you'll see my Amazon shop down in my description, and you'll see my TikTok shop down in my description, okay? So, if they ban TikTok, then I just won't obviously post the TikTok link anymore. So if you are someone that's been posting and doing the TikTok shop, you're gonna wanna strategize and start to mainly focus on the items that you have. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. So we'll just use this as an example. So if I'm gonna do a whole video on this, I'm not gonna push the TikTok shop link. I'm gonna push the Amazon link. Like going forward for the next 60 days until we figure it out, because I think the final date is January 19th. Unless it goes to Supreme Court, I believe that the date is January 19th. So upload all your stuff to Dropbox. Make sure still do everything normal, like still push TikTok. And this is my honest opinion. This is just like, I don't know. Maybe it's my optimism, like my optimistic personality. I feel like there's something that's going to happen to just like make this not be banned, just because America is so infiltrated into TikTok. It would just be very odd, I think, just to just turn the lights off like that. But who knows? I mean, anything can happen, The pandemic happened and the whole world shut down, so anything's possible. So I'm still gonna be operating on my TikTok shop the same, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna also post a video every day inviting people to my Instagram and to my YouTube, saying, hey, what's up everybody? I'm optimistic. I don't know what's gonna happen with the TikTok shop or with TikTok in general, but if you've been following me for a while and you're vibing with my information, make sure to also subscribe over to my YouTube and my Instagram. Okay, so start inviting people over, and this is the thing, you don't want to get caught like bashing TikTok, because what if it does stay up and then now you have all of this content and you just never know like what TikTok team is paying attention to your page, and they might be like, well, this person thought it was going to they were trying to like basically take all these people off of this platform and pull them over to YouTube bashing TikTok, right? And then if it doesn't happen, like if it doesn't get banned, then all of a sudden you get shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? Like you be cool, like just make sure to be smart. So just say, hey, I want to, invite everybody just to stay connected with me on all platforms just in case, but I'm super optimistic. I think something's going to happen to where we're going to be fine. And so that's what I'm doing. And is everybody going to end up subscribing to my YouTube or my Instagram? No. You know what I mean? So, just kind of like not being so attached to one platform, and just remembering to always invite people to sign up with your email list at the end of the day. That's why I also do have an email list. It's important. We don't know who knew that TikTok, how amazing it is and how big it is, and even the government, even politics are all over TikTok. These corporate companies have TikToks. Fast food places have TikToks. Like all these companies have TikToks, right? So who knew that something that has really grown to be an amazing way to build a business, and even corporations, the big wigs are using it. It's like they might ban it, right? So who knew that would happen? So, but they're already so established that like a TikTok being taken away is not going to really affect them on that big of a level. So for the smaller guys like me and you, the individuals that have mom and pop businesses, or I also sell my ebook. I don't really push it on the TikTok shop as much. I usually just do my affiliate marketing stuff. But if you are a small business on there, start really encouraging people to sign up with your email list. So again, make sure to sign up with my email list. It's down in the link below. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. So just to do a quick recap, upload all your stuff no matter what, all your content from every platform onto a Dropbox and put it on to a USB. Continue to push your products, but there must be some crazy trolls because I see a lot of deleting happening. So still push your products, still just continue as business as usual, right? But then also make sure you're game planning and strategizing, and also posting those links and other products that you love on all the platforms, not just TikTok. And then number 3, invite people to follow you on other platforms and also sign up with your own email list. I use MailChimp. It's easy. There's a lot of cool templates on there. I'm still trying to learn how to really navigate it. There's also Udemy courses that you could take to become like an expert at the MailChimp. There's so many different versions of mailing lists out there, so you don't have to just pick one. There's a lot of really good ones out there. So I personally use MailChimp. And let's see what else. Let me see. That's like the main things so I've been doing that. Because again, we knew that the TikTok ban might happen. I've been saving all of my content, right? And I've still been posting both links. I still have my Amazon shop and my TikTok, but again, I'm going to kick it up a notch as far as like inviting people to follow me on the other platforms. And then I think those are like the main things. So let me see what you guys are saying. I'm drinking I'm doing chia seeds in the morning and in the evening. So it's chia seeds, and I just have lemon and a little bit of coconut sugar, just like a tinge, just to kind of take like the edge off of how the consistency is. Like that, I don't know what to call this, but like there's just that gooiness. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. And I hope you guys have been having a really beautiful day and beautiful week. I lose track of the days all the time because I don't go into like an actual job. So I'm like, okay, wait, what's today? Friday? So let me go ahead and see what you guys are saying. It hasn't updated yet on my other phone that I'm live. Okay, here we go. Okay, my last job was with an email marketing service. And I have a free account with them for like, oh, that's so cool. Just need to start using it. That's really cool. Yeah, mine's 20 bucks a month, but I'm okay with it. Um, I've just been, just based on my research, and I just, when I looked at some of the reviews about MailChimp, I really liked the different templates that they had. So, but that's really cool. Let's see, air walking in place. I'm just, I'm hitting the moonwalk. Just getting my Michael Jackson on right now. I'll never go back to medicine. Best decision. Quit that. Was it stressful? Let's see what else you guys are saying. So, let me see. Yeah, make your own website. Yeah, and it's funny because I actually do have my own website. It's embodypursuit.com. So, anyone that's actually purchased a book from me, they'll, it's from my own website, my own personal website. I own the domain name, embodypursuit.com. I actually need to like hire somebody to do that for me, or just take just 1 week out and just like zhuzh it up. But I do have a website. MailChimp is a really good one. Okay, that's good. So I do have this walking pad right here, and then I do have one in my room. So I always make sure, like if I'm at home and I'm eating, if I've eaten, like let's just say I eat like at noon, and then I'm done eating at like 12:30, I'll wait like 15 minutes and then I'll walk for like 15 minutes. So like I'm done eating or like I wait 15 minutes to let my stomach settle, and then I'll walk for 15 minutes. So, and then I just love how, oh, let me show you guys this actually. You guys are gonna laugh, but, so I actually just have, like, I don't even put on, like I try to make it as easy as possible, because it's like the more steps that we have, the more annoying it gets, and the less likely we're gonna do it, right? So let's make sure. Okay, so I have these kind of socks. So they have like the little things on the back. They're like really cute. They're just like, right? So I'm just walking with these. Okay, so they're like yoga socks or whatever, like grip. They have a good grip on the bottom. So I just slip these on, boom, right? Like I have a bunch of pairs of these. I just slip these on and I'm ready to go. And I'm not, like, you guys can see I'm doing a super chill walk. If I wasn't on with you guys, I probably would be going at like 2.8, but I don't want to, and that's like enough to like kind of get you breathing like at a good pace. Like you could still speak, but I don't want to be like, trying to like breathing super hard and trying to connect with you guys. So that's what I do. So, I make it super, so I don't want to have socks and shoes and then make sure my shoes are tight and all that. No, I'm just like, these are always sitting right here. Boom, I just stick them on. I'm not doing a crazy workout. I'm just doing a simple light walk. And then that's it. So this is what I mean by, letting it be easy, ease and flow, ease and flow, ease and flow. I don't like walking on it with sneakers. Yeah, and then it keeps it clean too, because it's inside the house, so it keeps it clean. I actually do, so in my room, but I still end up using the socks anyway, but in my room, I have some shoes that I've never worn. I've only worn them on that walking pad. Like, they've never even touched the carpet. They've never, they're literally sitting on top of it. But then I just was like, I was like, you know what? Let me just cut out another step. So do I really need to have an entire, like, running sneaker on? No, I don't. It's just like I'm walking, it's super chill, right? So I do this every morning. Like, I'll get on and I have like a really nice view of the trees and the mountains. So in the morning, I'll wake up, do prayer, meditation, brush my teeth, do my thing in the morning. And then I get my tea, and then I'll come over here, and then even my laptop is right here, right? So my laptop's right here, you know, usually it'd be like right here to where like I can like do stuff, walking super slow. I probably would be a little bit closer to, or I'm on my phones, right? And I'm just like walking super slow, looking out at the beautiful morning, doing emails, right? So it's like, this is how you habit stack things, and it's become a part of my identity. Like when I don't walk, it's like my body feels like off. When I don't get in my steps. Let me see what y'all are saying. Why is she flexing her moonwalking skills? Am I behind on the chat? I don't think I am. Let's see. Nice, I'm on a walking pad. Great idea. Yeah. I'm getting a walking pad. Yeah, it's like, it's the easiest thing. I want to know about that laptop stand. Oh yeah, it's on my TikTok shop. This stand is so awesome. Wish I could show you guys without like messing up this whole setup. But yeah, it's like, let me show you guys. Literally, it's like, and then it's so cool, and it like adjusts. I have it like adjusted specifically. And then you can like lift it up higher too. So it's so cool. I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks on my TikTok shop. But you can get it on Amazon, I think too. It's stainless steel. I love it. I love it, I love it. Let's see. What kind of walking pad is that? Like what brand and stuff? So this is on my TikTok shop. This is the City Sports brand. It's like it's not like a Nike or an Adidas or anything like that. That would be kind of cool if they did have one, but it's just like a regular sports brand, like a sporting good type of brand. There's so many on Amazon. I do have some. If you click in my description, you can just kind of shop around and just see what your price range is, see what the reviews are. But all of them, any of them that I have on my TikTok shop and on my Amazon, they all have good reviews. So it just depends on like the color, the style. I have two different brands. So this one has, it's red and black, and it has like see how like I can like hold my hands here. The other one in my room is under my desk in my room, and that one does not have like handles. So it just kind of depends on what your needs are. And then it's also too, it's like, it's a perfect thing too, because if you don't feel like going to the gym, especially like I live in LA and it's been gorgeous weather in December, by the way. I don't, like it has, every single day has been beautiful. So I've been wanting to walk outside, but on days that it's chilly or gray outside, it's like I just hop on here, you know? And then no one's seeing you. You don't have to like get all dolled up or whatever. It's like, boom. There's just no excuse. There's literally no excuse not to walk 10,000 steps a day. Even if you have a 9 to 5, it's like, get up in the morning, make time for it, 30 minutes in the morning while you're doing stuff. And I know most of us are getting up and scrolling, wasting time sitting right in the bed, scrolling, looking at stuff. So you might as well, since we all know that most people are addicted to scrolling, why not just at least get your steps in at the minimum, the bare minimum, right? And then walk on your lunch break for 30 minutes, boom, and then walk at home after you eat dinner, walk for an hour. You could do it. 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, walk for an hour. Look how slow I'm going. Super chill. I could be having Netflix on right now. If I had kids, the kids could be running around. Like if I had kids right now, they could be doing whatever they would still be doing, right? Playing with their toys, doing their homework, you know? So it's like, it's such an easy thing. And it's like, there's so many walking pads now for $100, $150. And they have, a lot of them have warranty too. I've been seeing you on my feed for a month. Oh, really? Interesting. Shout out to the chat. Would it work in a semi truck? Like, are you a truck driver where you have one of those things like a kind of like a room inside the truck? I think if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, like if you have a plug, like if you have something to be able to plug it into, because it's like has like a normal plug on it, then you'd be able to have it. I mean, it'd be a very small space, but I'm sure you could like get creative, because my uncle is a truck driver and I've been inside his truck before, and his he had like a kind of like a not a bunk bed situation, but kind of, it was like a desk and then he had like a bed and then like a little like station for like cooking or whatever. And I feel like if you strategically put it in there, you could do it. I do watch Dodash. I'm very, very invested in her journey. Like I want, because there's like a big group of people that just don't like her. Like she's like an underdog and I want her to win just because she's the underdog. Like people think that she's like, every single video, there's been like thousands of videos done about her at this point, and it just keeps bringing people to her page. She just keeps growing. So I like her. I'm all about it. She's on the grind, and she's almost at 70,000 subscribers, I think. She has a very loyal audience. Like when you read her comments, like you either love her or you hate her, you know? So yeah, I still watch her. Oh, Michigan? I've never been to Michigan. I heard it is freezing out there. What changes when you start walking a lot? So it depends on your goals. So when you're walking, the pace that I'm going, I'm not really doing anything for me and where like what I want for my results, but making sure to keep my blood sugar down, right? After like having this, like technically I put coconut sugar in it. So me walking is keeping my blood sugar balanced because I put sugar in it. Now, if I wanted to actually burn some calories, like some serious calories, I would be going at like 3.2, 3.4, and I'd be like, right? And then I would have a goal in mind, because it does have a calorie tracker, and I do have my calorie tracker on here, but on this treadmill it has one too. So my goal would be to burn 300 calories, right? So that would be probably about a solid hour of walking at like a really good pace. And then what you would start to notice if you did that for 90 days straight, you have to put in the time. It seems like it's a long time, but 3 months, like think back 3 months, right? That went by like that, right? So in my opinion, 3 months is quick. So for 90 days, do it for 90 days, and you would just start to see like the weight just start to drip off your body. Like for real. Now, if you were still eating the same, didn't change anything about your eating habits, then nothing, like you would just be maintaining. But if you cut back on the sugar, cut back on the processed food, cut back on eating super late, drinking more water, drinking more green juices for like, for your digestion, like all these little micro changes, you could even do, like if you're really on a journey, apple cider vinegar with lemon, some cayenne pepper and a tea every morning, some turmeric and a tea every morning. And then you also burn 300 calories on the treadmill every day. In 90 days, depending on how much weight you need to lose, you could easily lose 20 to 25 pounds very effortlessly with a walking pad. Actually, there's a lot of YouTubers that talk about their journey, like people that have a lot of weight to lose that were like 250, 260, and they're really short. Like there's this one girl I watched, she literally lost like 80 pounds just from her walking pad. But you just have to do it all the time. Like what happens is people get excited, so they'll do it for 2 weeks, and then they'll see a little bit of results, but not like enough. So then they stop doing it, and then you get discouraged, and then you don't do it. So you have to do it for 90 days. I'm always like pushing that 90 days. And like even when I loosely say 21 days, I actually just really mean 90 days. Like you have to give something a real shot. The summer, real nice, not too hot. Especially I wear my sauna suit. That's bomb. That's bomb. I don't have a lot of weight to lose, but I could eat, but you could eat more. Okay. If you want to gain weight, just try to eat healthy protein and pack on, so you could pack on some muscle. And then also get like some dumbbells and start lifting weights while you're at home. Like even if I was trying to gain, actually if I was trying to gain weight, I probably wouldn't have I wouldn't be on the walking pad as much. I would be probably doing a weight training session every single day, and I would be changing. So it'd be like maybe upper body on Monday in my living room, lower body on Tuesday in my living room, maybe a full body session on Wednesday, do another, like do back on Thursday, and then do like quads and like shins or whatever, like the front of your legs, right, on Friday. So like getting some kind of weight training routine and then upping your protein as much as you can. That you don't really need to walk. It just depends on your goals, right? So for me, I'm trying to, like, I have muscle that I've been working on for a long time now. And so I'm trying to actually put in the work to actually like be a little bit leaner, just to have it pop through, just because I'm so close, right? But that's just my own personal preference. It's not really for like health reasons or nothing like that. It's just a fun goal of mine because I'm just so close. Let's see. So my favorite protein is, I do peanuts. I know it's because I don't eat meat. So legumes, so all kinds of beans. I love all kinds of beans. I love all kinds of nuts. I do things like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds is full of protein. I even think people that eat meat should eat hemp seeds. There's like, you can get 10 grams of protein with 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. So that's like a really easy way to get in like your last bit of protein even if you eat meat. Then I am supplementing with protein powder, so any kind of pea protein. So I personally love Sun Warrior brand and Inno Supps brand. Personally, my body does fine with those. If you want to check those out, those are down in the link as well. But there's so many good pea proteins out there, so just Google which ones are good for you. You can get protein from from vegetables, but not, you'd have to eat like a bunch. But I always make sure to have spinach. There's kind of like Popeye the Sailor Man, he always was eating spinach, so there is protein in spinach. Let's see, I have tofu, but like once every other month, like as a treat. Like if I'm gonna eat like at a Thai food restaurant, I'll have like tofu, like curry tofu, something like that. Let's see what else. Those are like the main ways that I have get my protein in. So what else? The hardest part of lifting journey isn't lifting, yeah, it is. The dieting is the number one. It is true. I want to go more plant-based. I was vegan at 17, but did it wrong. And oh yeah, oh my gosh, that's really young. That's really young to do vegan. Unless you have like, did you have family or like a big support system? Because if not, yeah. Oh, also, I forgot, I do, a big part of my protein, is Greek yogurt. And I have the dairy. Like I was doing the non-dairy yogurt and I just wasn't getting enough protein in. And then I just was like, you know what? I don't have like a dairy, like I don't have I'm not lactose intolerant or anything. Like I don't really have a huge dairy issue. So I just was like, I'm going to have real Greek yogurt and just see how my body does. And it's really good. It's really good for women, especially too, like for the probiotics in it. So I do, you can get, for plain Greek yogurt with no sugar, and it's what brand is it? Not Chobani. Is it Chobani? I believe it's the Chobani brand. For 90 calories, only 90 calories, one serving of 90 calories, you can get like 16 or 17 grams of protein in one serving. It's only 90 calories. So, and then you get the benefits of the probiotics as well. And then you just do like a little bit of raw honey. You can put chia seeds in it, load it up with blueberries. I love pecans. I love cashews. I have a parfait every day. Like a parfait is 90% of the time how I break my fast. Like it's like my first meal of the day. So thank you, common user. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And welcome. Almonds, yeah, almonds are really like probably one of the best resources for nuts, protein from nuts. I believe almonds is like high on the list, or if not the highest. Oh yeah, Patrick and his acai bowls. Yep, acai bowls are gold. And they're really light, they're tasty, and they're satiating and filling. Like that's just, yeah. I need to get more into acai. I mean, I love acai bowls, but I want to start making them from home. Yeah, Greek yogurt with chia seeds and honey magical. Yeah, it's just like a good go-to, and you just get so much bang for your buck. You can get like 30 grams, and if you put a little bit of protein powder in it, like pea protein, you could get up to 40 grams of protein in one serving. Now, depending on your body, even if you have like 40 to 50 grams of protein in one sitting, sometimes your body just like doesn't process. It'll only take like what it needs, and it'll just get rid of the rest. So it kind of just depends on your height, your size, like the way your system works. So I try to shoot for 30 grams of protein, and like I'm okay with that, like per time that I eat, or per meal, and that works for me. But I do notice if I try to shove a bunch of protein in one sitting, it's just like I just feel crazy. Like I just like my body just, I feel full, I feel stuffed, like it just feels crazy. So yeah, I add protein powder to coffee. Yeah, that's good too. That's really good. I'm just going to start putting it in it. Yep, just load it up where you can, everywhere. I don't know if you you can also do like collagen powder. I don't really, because it's like a meat product, so I don't really do that. But you could, like if you do eat meat, you could put collagen, and that's like a really good way. And collagen dissolves really, really well. Oh, also oatmeal. And I've been doing still cut oats specifically lately. Not this week in particular, but still cut oats has protein in it. And then adding the protein powder on top of it with the chia seeds, with, the blueberries, with all of that. Uh-oh. If you were married, would you cook meat? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, veganism is just really more my journey. I wouldn't really push it on to anybody else. Now, there has been people like in my family that have been more influenced to maybe cut back on meat, just because like when they're around me, I've like gotten vegan options and then like, oh, I'll try that. Like that actually kind of looks like good or whatever. So, but yeah, I wouldn't ever. Yeah, I feel like it's like a very individual journey. Now it's easier when there's two people that eat the same thing, but yeah, no, that wouldn't be an issue for me. Yeah, oatmeal's really good for your blood sugar, and it's good for it's a good fiber resource as well. I know, right? I agree, Patrick. There's like some really good questions in here tonight. Usually it's like we're literally like slicing off trolls the entire night. Like so it's like really refreshing to actually have like some solid like a really dope group of people asking good questions and just kind of adding value to each other and helping each other. Rose Johnson, welcome, Rose. So I'm walking on my walking pad. People they think I'm moonwalking, but I'm not that cool. I'm just walking on my walking pad and just winding down for the day. And I had to get in my 10,000 steps. Oh, it's on that phone. I always do that. All my good apps are on that phone because that's like, it's the better phone. But yeah, so making sure to get my 10,000 steps in, and then I'm done for the day. So yeah, so it's really casual this evening. We're just talking about, we're doing our fitness check, we're identity shifting. So it's just basically using this moment as a really good example of what I mean by identity. Like, I have trained my brain so much to be identified with someone that makes sure to hit their 10,000 steps every single day, that even though I'm tired, like you can tell, you guys see my other lives, I'm like, hey guys, like, you know, I'm super animated, but I'm more chill right now because I'm getting tired. But I was like, I still got to get my steps in, and I still got to do my check-in with you guys. So I was like, okay, how do I do this? Do I just do my live check-in with you guys and chit chat and sit on the couch and then walk after? Or should I walk first, then get live? And I was like, why don't I just do both? And, you know, I was like, hopefully it won't be too loud and like annoying with me walking and like, you know, hearing that like the steps or whatever while I'm talking with you guys. So I'm hoping it's not too distracting. But so yeah, it's like now I'm gonna feel really good after I'm done, right? Because I promised myself that I'm going, in the month of December, I'm going to figure, unless there's like, I'm just, you know, sometimes you really do have to listen to your body. Like if I'm just like, no, like I need to relax, then I'll do that. But I wasn't really at that level. I'm like, I have enough energy. Like I'm tired, but like I can still do this. I can still follow through with my commitment. And, you know, you build trust with yourself. You know, I told myself I'm going to walk 10,000 steps. The day kind of got away from me today. Really, really busy day. And I was just like, how am I going to do this, right? So now I've done 60 minutes. Oh, no, you know why? Because I was walking earlier for 20 minutes. That's what I love about this treadmill, too. So when you pause it, it just picks up where you left off. So I did 20 minutes on this earlier. And then I was out and about, like, all throughout the day. So I'm sure by now, actually, since being on this live, I'm sure I've hit 10,000 steps already, but I'm just going to keep going to the live ends. But yeah, so it's like you affirm with yourself, you build that relationship with yourself, where how many of us like have said something, we're going to do something, and then we don't do it, but then we get mad when other people tell us that they're going to do something, but then they don't do it, right? So we should be at that same level with ourselves. Like if we told ourselves we were going to do something, we should be as annoyed with ourselves as if it was someone else telling us that they were going to do something for us. You know what I mean? Let's see what you guys are saying. You killed two birds with one stone. Exactly. And that habit stacking is the only way I've been able to do stuff. Like at this stage, in this season of my life, if habit stacking didn't exist, like if you only could do one thing at a time, I wouldn't be able to live my life right now. Because, yeah, there's just so much that we have to do in a short period of time. But then it gets easy. And then it gets fun to, like, see how much you can knock out. And then, too, I'm not dropping the quality, right? So I'm not, like, yeah, I could be walking faster and burning a little bit more calories. But because I'm walking longer than I usually would, like at this time of night, if I'm tired, I'm walking longer and slower, so I'm still gonna burn enough, like, and hit my steps, right? And then I'm having a nice conversation with you guys, right? So it's not like I'm diluting one for the other. It's like I just made both of them balance. So I'm walking and talking at a good pace to where it's not like overwhelming for you guys. Like how weird would it be if I was like, yeah, guys, you know, like that would be really weird to like watch someone doing that. So, you know, we're having a nice conversation. It's like as if you guys were walking with me. So next time you guys need to get a walking pad. And if you have one right now, you guys should be walking on it with me on the live, you know, and not just sitting eating bonbons, watching me walk. You guys should be, did you guys know the first time I ever had a bonbon was this year. I never had a bonbon before. I can't believe it. I've never had a bonbon before until this year when I went to a vegan festival. Um, you're walking right now? Awesome. Good. And you're walking out, because I know you like to walk outside. You're walking outside, right? A quick way to get 10K steps in, walk for an hour. That will get you about 6,000. Yep, 8,500 steps, depending on how fast you walk. The rest of the steps can be made up. Yep, that's great. Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl, last price, $2,000. There is no more, yes or no? Last price of what? Quick question, going back to the question about building trust with yourself. How did you go about developing, gaining your trust back with yourself? So, you know, I don't think I really ever had to gain trust back with myself, because I've always just loved to be active. However, it had to be built up over time, right? So some of you guys know my story, but just a quick little background on my fitness journey. I was really fit my whole life because I was a professional dancer. Okay, so that was like my junior high, high school, and college. I was a dancer. And then when I hit my 20s, wasn't on a dance team anymore. And so I had to reshape and reconfigure my fitness life. And so going to the gym was really hard for me at the beginning, because I never had to go in somewhere and like clock in and like use weights. Like I just always was fit because I was, doing dance routines. So I had to just shift it. So I think I was a little overly, I would overpromise myself, like, okay, I'm gonna work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And I just didn't enjoy going to the gym at the beginning like that. So I would be like, okay, like I would adjust it with myself. So I'd be like, okay, well, let me just try to go at least 2 days a week, 3 days a week, and then I'll work my way up. So that's what I did. So I've always been like really into moving my body. Like my body feels like weird if I don't move it. Like I can really feel it. Like I will like actually be really agitated and really irritable if I haven't worked out. I don't know why. Maybe I just have like a lot of natural energy pumping in my body. But so yeah, like I think sometimes people will get, like they'll hear somebody else working out 5 days a week. So then they're like, okay, well, I need to work out 5 days a week. But that may not work for you. Like it doesn't fit into your lifestyle. So I think, and then we can't do the 5 days a week. So then we say we're going to do it and then we don't do it. But it's really because we set ourselves up for failure to begin with, because it wasn't something that actually fit our lifestyle. So that's how it was for me in my late 20s. I had to like be honest with myself. I was like, I work at this super stressful job. I commute 2 hours each way in LA, 2 hours each way. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to go to the gym every day. I'm just too exhausted. But the cool thing is that the type of job I had to stand on my legs all day. I had to walk, like it was a retail job. So, retail, you're on your feet all day. So I was like still keeping up with like my fitness just by the nature of the job that I had. Which I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of worked out that way. That wasn't like game planned. So I just adjusted that. And then now in my later 30s, now I just have a love for fitness so much now to where I can do the 5 days a week and commit to it and not like back out on myself, because it actually is something I can do. You know what I mean? But I've worked up to it. So I hope that answers your question. And two, when you guys will get to know me too. If I answer a question, I am gonna go off on tangents and give several examples. So that's just how I roll. So I know sometimes people just want like a quick cookie cutter, microwavable, scrollable answer, and like that's just not my style. So just want to put everybody up on game with that. Let's see, what are your long-term goals for the next 5 years? It's a really good question. I'll probably answer that on the next live because I'm starting to shut down. Usually I'm laying down in bed so that way I'm asleep by 9:15. But that's a really good question. I'll probably start off with that on my next live. You know what? I'm telling you guys, one day I'm gonna bump into Maya somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna bump into that woman and we're gonna take a selfie, and you guys are gonna see that me and her look nothing alike. But I get why people say that, because we both have big eyes and like big nostrils, and like she actually has bigger lips than me, but we kind of have like the same face like shape. Yeah, it's just like the look. I get it. Like we look like cousins, but I mean the amount that I get it, you would think that me and her are twins. That's how much I get it, but it's like we really don't look alike like that. I understand with the overextending yourself. I'm the same with tangents. I understand. I believe that if your body is used to being active, so it craves, yeah, exactly. And then if I didn't feed it, it would then start to decline. So then it would get used to not moving, and then I would have to like, oh my gosh, because during the pandemic, like during the shutdown, I was fiending to move my body. Like I had to, it's actually cool. That was actually during the 2020 shutdown is when I started to really fall in love with walking outside. I didn't walk outside like that. I went hiking, like to cool hikes in LA, but like as far as just like good old fashioned walking at a casual park or just kind of like walking around your neighborhood, like not making it that serious. I didn't have a walking pad at the time. You know how all the gyms were shut down? And then like even working out at home was fine. But yeah, I was like, I have to get outside in the sunlight. Like I need to be outside. Like, so I started walking around outside, and then that's when I fell back in love with like being out in the sun and walking. So that was kind of like a blessing in disguise. But yeah, I was craving it. My body was like, and I gained the pandemic 8 pounds, 7 pounds, 8 pounds, that annoying, unnecessary weight that everybody gained. Well, what is that? I've never seen that before. It was like a flower that popped up. Patrick says, to be honest, yeah, we really don't look alike like that. Yeah, cousins, not twins. Yeah. And I've literally seen her in person before. Like I've been in the same event as her before, so that's how I know I don't look like her, because I've seen her in person. I mean, I didn't go up to her and take a selfie or whatever. So if that moment ever manifests again, I will be like, hey, I know this is like really, well, no, I'm sure she's used to getting people to take pictures, like being asked to take pictures with her. So I'm sure she'll be nice about it and just be like, hey, can we take a selfie so I can show people? You know what's funny? There was actually a show she was on, and the interviewer is like a popular podcaster, and the podcaster was like, everybody says we look alike, and they really did look alike. They look like they could be sisters. I don't know if you guys seen that, but like they really did look like sisters. It says, I have a picture we took probably 2008, and you favor each other a lot. It's so interesting. Okay, yeah, send it to me. Oh, you were at her birthday party? Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe when I was young, I could see that. And I used to wear my hair. We used to wear our hair the same exact way too. It was like the same type of curl texture and like the same length and like style. So, All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna lay it down. But thank you guys for tapping in with me. Catch me tomorrow. I hope to be on tomorrow. I'm actually about to post a video. I think it might have posted already, so check that out when you guys have time. It's oh yeah, it's live right now. So I just posted it. So right here is just me showing all my different workouts, and I have like a story behind this video too, so you guys can hear like the commentary of it. But you guys will see me in the moment, like practicing my workouts, and so you know, these are the workouts that I did to lose 30 pounds and like never gain it back, right? So you guys are seeing me just on the grind, just like you guys, going on days that I don't want to go. So check out that video when you guys can. And that's really it. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening, and we will talk soon. Bye.